Right, we're back in Dave's tomatoes. 5 or 6 weeks since we planted. The crop's growing. It's growing okay. Could be better. Just after we planted, we had a lot of rain. These furrows were full of water. And over the last month, we haven't had a drop of rain. Now, I've been drip irrigating every second day. And what I'm worried about is, where have the nutrients been washed down to with all the heavy rain we got at the start of the season? So, you know how this thing works. We're sitting on green, blue, okay? 20, 40, 60. Of course, when we started, we were blue, wet at all depths. And then eventually, the roots down to 20, they got the water out and we went green, blue. Now what happens next? Do the roots go down here and we pull water out of here? Or do the roots not get down and we pull the water out of here and we go to red, blue? Well, in fact, what happened was we went green, blue. So we got the roots down to 40. That's good. They're on the way to get the nutrients. And then we went red, green, blue. And when I irrigate, we go back to blue, green, blue. Okay, I haven't got any roots down here yet. It's a very strange soil down here, a kind of a whitey clayey stuff. I don't think the roots really like it, but we're going to try to force them to get down there. We see here that 1 litre of water has made a wetting pattern, perhaps only 20 centimetres in diameter. And how deep has that water gone? Well, the chameleon will tell us, but also the full stop will tell us. This is buried at 30 centimetres down, or it's catching a sample at 30 centimetres down. And what we want to see is the nutrients that have moved past 30 centimetres. So we do that by removing a water sample from there and taking our vial of test strips and putting a drop of water onto the test strip. And then we have to wait a minute and check the color. We've waited our minute and I'm matching the color on the strip to the colors on the container, and at best we've got about 10 parts per million of nitrate. Now, that's not enough for a young crop like this. So just 2 weeks ago, when we measured the full stop, we got dark purple. And every irrigation, it's gone a shade lighter. Went to 100, then 50, then 25, now we're at 10. So some of the nitrogen's gone up into the plant, of course, they're growing. Some of it's been pushed down, and we're trying to get the roots to grow down there. Some of it's been pushed to the edges of the wetting pattern. And in fact, we're going to wet this whole bed now to try to push this crop along a bit better. Now, Dave's an organic gardener. So we're going to send Tom down to his chicken yard to see if we can make a nitrogen-rich liquid fertilizer to put on these tomatoes. Okay, I've done my best to water these tomatoes to get them to grow well, but I think that the nutrition is letting us down, and I'm going to give them a push along. So I've got the chicken manure here that Tom collected for us, and I'm going to make a liquid manure. So I'm putting it in the water, and I'm going to make a brew. This is what we call a tea bag, a poo bag. Okay, chicken manure is pretty powerful stuff, so I want to make sure that I don't burn these tomatoes. So I've actually got a meter here that I can measure the strength of my nutrient solution. So I've just taken a sample, and you can see the lights here. So I'm between 1 and 1.2 decisiemens, so that's about what I want, and we're ready to get this out on the tomatoes.